Hi everyone, Leanne here from Healthful Pursuit, and you're watching Healthful Hints, a show about all things nutrition. Today we're going to be talking about sugar. Over the last couple of weeks, I've been posting details on my Facebook page about the best and worst sugars for our body, and the response has been absolutely overwhelming. Many of you have questions, concerns, comments, and an overall interest in the topic of sugar. Now, sugar is a huge topic, and I could go on for hours about best, worst, how to incorporate healthier sugars into your diet. Now, sugar is a huge subject, something that we cannot fully cover in a 5-minute video. So know that there will be many more sugar-related videos in the weeks and months to come. For now, I'd like to give a basic overview of my top sugar picks and ones you'll see in my recipes a lot. One thing I should mention is that although these sugars are much better than high fructose corn syrup or white sugar, they're still sugar. We want to eliminate as much sugar as possible. Instead of sweetening your muffins with sugars, even the ones I list below, try mashing up bananas and replacing some of the sugar, or when you're making cookies, mash up some dates, or what I really like is adding red grapes to my smoothie in the morning and sweetening it up naturally. So there are ways that we can start to incorporate more whole foods into our diet and start eliminating some of the sugar sources. So my first pick is stevia. Stevia is a herb grown in South America. It's natural and has 0 calories. It's actually the only natural sweetener that doesn't have an effect on our blood sugar levels or insulin, so it makes it a great alternative for those with insulin sensitivity or type 2 diabetes. Another great thing that I love about stevia is that it doesn't feed candida, so it's great if you're going through the candida cleanse. So stevia comes in 3 different forms: green powder, white powder, and liquid. Your best, most whole food source of stevia is going to be in the green powder form, which is technically just the stevia leaves ground up. Now you can get stevia at any natural food store or health food store, and I've found that the green powder is the least expensive, which works out great since it's the healthiest. Number 2 is sugar alcohols. So if you have an issue with the aftertaste of stevia, sugar alcohols are a great alternative. I've listed a couple of alcohol names in the comments below if you've never heard of sugar alcohols before. My third pick is pure glucose, also known as dextrose syrup. The reason dextrose syrup is so good is because it's pure glucose and doesn't have any fructose. Not saying that fructose is bad. The fructose in fruits is just fine because it's paired in a whole food source, but fructose on its own is really dangerous. The reason dextrose syrup is so great is because it's 100% pure glucose, so your cells are going to be able to use the glucose for energy immediately, whereas with fructose it still has to break down some levels before it can be used for energy. One thing I want to note is that fructose is by no means bad for you in fruit. Fructose on its own is where we have the issue. But if you're having a big apple or banana or orange, there is going to be fructose in it, but it's not bad for your health because it has all the vitamins, minerals, and fiber that's supposed to break down the fructose and pair really nicely with all of the nutrients in the fruit. My fourth pick is raw unpasteurized honey, and you want to look for the unpasteurized word on the honey bottle. You'd be surprised how many honeys at your regular grocery store have unpasteurized honey. High quality honeys are just going to be higher in antibacterial properties, antioxidants, enzymes, vitamins, minerals, and amino acids. Your best form of honey is going to be something called Manuka honey, but it's quite expensive. So I recommend that you have maybe half a teaspoon in a cup of tea every once in a while, because it can go for $20 or $30 a bottle. My fifth and final pick is palm sugar. Palm sugar is a nutrient-rich, low glycemic, natural sweetener. It looks, tastes, dissolves, and melts just like regular sugar. Great thing about it is that it's completely natural and unrefined, and it's actually less processed than white or liquid forms of stevia. Palm sugar also packs a pretty strong nutritional punch with potassium, iron, zinc, vitamins B3, 6, and 2, and are a much better choice than white sugar or high fructose corn syrup. I've listed a couple of my favorite recipes that use these sugars that you can find on my blog, and hope that you'll give some of them a try. So there you have it, my top 5 picks of the best sugars you can choose both to benefit your health and start to lower your sugar intake on a daily basis. Do you use some of these sugars at home? If so, I'd love to hear about your favorite recipes using them. Until next time, stay sweet and high fructose corn syrup free. Bye!